Okay, lately I've been obsessed with a thin liner. You know, whenever you go to the mall or the salon, I see all these women and girls doing these very fine, delicate, thin eyeliner looks, which I think just makes the eyes look so pretty and so feminine. And that's why I wanted to do this video. I have 3 valid reasons as to why you should maybe try doing a thin eyeliner. One, because it really flatters your natural eye shape rather than doing something thick which more manipulates the shape of your eye. Just makes it look so pretty. Second reason is it gives your eyes such a delicate feel, especially, you know, with those no makeup looks or your clean makeup look. It just takes it from 0 to 100 in no time. And the third reason is because it is trending. This is the season, summer, so that's what we are here for. Now, 2 things before we jump into this video. If you are a beginner, I already have a beginner winged liner tutorial because I feel like a thin eyeliner is sort of a variation of a winged liner, just thinner. So if you don't know how to do a winged liner, I have a video up here which I'm going to link. And the second thing is for you to subscribe. Yes, if you haven't already, I post a video every week. Alright, let's get this hair out of the way. For anyone who's new here, my name is Farsha, and this is what happens when I wash my hair the previous day. And another thing is my skin is dry today. It's extremely dry. I have my concealer sinking into fine lines. Today, all the good things are going wrong and there is so much skin peeling around from around my nose. So don't mind if I continuously itch around my nose because there is so much skin that is just peeling off. I had a cold a few days back. Let's talk about the different eyeliners you could use to achieve a look like this. Honestly, my favorites are liners that have a fine tip brush. I tend to stay away from felt tip eyeliners like these. I feel like after some time the tip actually loses its ability to hold its shape. I've rather stopped using felt tip eyeliners altogether. But what I really love are liners that have a brush tip, something like this. The only one that I have at the moment is this one from Valentino. You can draw such a fine line if you want, or you can go really nice and thick. A few liners that have a similar tip are the tattoo liner from KVD, there's the Hero line from Hindash, there's one from Stila as well. The brush tip ones I really like to use when I'm doing a very an ultra thin line, and I'm going to leave that video for another day. But for today's video we are going to be using a gel liner. This is the one from Inglot in the number 77. Now as soon as you open this you can probably see how dry it is, but that is why you need something like the Inglot Duraline drops. All you have to do is just add 1 drop of this into your liner and it kind of revives your gel liner again. My first ever worst experience with a gel liner, by the way, was the one with Bobbi Brown. It just dried out super fast. It's so itchy. And I threw that out and I went ahead and got this Inglot eyeliner, which is way cheaper than the Bobbi Brown one. And I've stuck with this forever since then. You know, when you scrape your eyeshadow, you can literally use this and make that your eyeliner. And I have used this in one of my previous videos where I did make my custom shade. I'm gonna post that video here, but today I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 drop of this into my Inglot. Now while that is kind of sinking in, let me talk about the 2 brushes I usually tend to use for a look like this. First is something like this, that is a bent eyeliner brush. I love this because I feel like it gives you so much precision when you're, you know, following the lines of your eyes and trying to create a shape that would flatter your eye. But I know that the tip of this is pretty thick, so I'm not going to use this today. What I am going to use today is this brush. This is actually from Suva Beauty. You can use honestly any brush that is ultra thin. You can even use one of those nail art brushes if you want, but with that I know that would definitely be more of an ultra thin line. All you have to do is just wet your brush into. Let's zoom you guys in. I really like to follow the angle of my eyeline. For example, I like to hold it kind of flat and use the side of it. And I just like to gently almost stamp my way across rather than going, you know, and trying to manipulate the shape. And the second best tip I can give you guys is make sure you support your elbow on a table and also you support your hand with your last 2 fingers here so that your hand is a little more control over the line, if you know what I mean. We're going to do my right eye first, and what I like to do is really look down into the mirror, trace a really thin line. I'm almost going right beneath the lashes. I had my brush angled this way, then it went this way. Can you see how the angle of my hand kept changing as well? And now is when I want to look kind of straight and just angle my brush according to, you know, how I want to pull out this line. And all I'm going to do is just wing this out. We are going to finesse this line, so you don't have to worry about it from the outermost bit. I'm just gonna bring this line back and just kind of join it to the main line. And pulling this out is totally your call as to how much you want to pull it out. For today, I feel like pulling it out a little more, so let me just go ahead and do that. There, I think I really like the shape of that. Let me just zoom you out. You can see how thin it is, but it just enhances and lifts the eye at the same time. This is what I feel I've been seeing a lot lately. Honestly, for the next eye, the only issue I usually face is just making it equal. There are times when I don't get it equal, but I don't let that bother me too much. Angling the brush right and just giving really short strokes. I don't want to talk while doing this because I feel like there's a tendency for the hand to move. So I'm just gonna try and shut it. As I come to the end, I like to hold my brush a little on the end, and it's just gonna draw that. Now to get this equal, I'm gonna look straight. Kind of got a little thick there. I think I got that right. I struggle too, so just pulling this out, and I'm just bringing this to join the line out there. So this is how it looks. I absolutely love a nice thin line. Okay, next up, we want all the lashes, everything to blend in. So I'm going to use a lash curler. Just saying, guys, there's so many ways you can manipulate the shape of your liner. You can make it a little thicker, you can make the tail thicker, you can draw your tail far more longer. So the possibilities are endless. Using this one, the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Alright everyone, before we quickly wrap up, a quick note that don't worry, this thing takes time. It's not easy to master. Even honestly, I haven't mastered it. But practice is what it takes to get the eyeliners pointing in the same direction and the thickness also being similar. Just give yourself time, allow yourself to make mistakes, and you'll be good to go. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to press the like button. And once again, I'm going to remind you to subscribe because it helps me, and eventually that'll kind of help you as well. Take care, enjoy the sun, whichever part of the world you are, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!